Okay, we're obviously back out in the shop. I got the camera facing the door because I got some weird light stuff going on. So basically, I'm making this video. I don't know when it's going to come out, but I just kind of want to do an intro. And the intro is going to be that my YouTube channel will be, I don't want to say going in a different direction, we'll say broadening directions. So Hot Lap Garage. Basically, I'm going to start videoing projects and things that I do in the shop. It may be tractor related, maybe it's a go-kart, maybe it's a mini bike, maybe it's a little welding project, maybe it's changing the oil on a four-wheeler. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be a lot of different stuff. You know, garage is synonymous, especially for the homeowners, to just where you go out and you do some projects and you know, why not film it? Maybe people know this stuff, maybe people don't. I don't know. Same thing I always say, watch it, don't watch it. Enjoy it or don't enjoy it. I'm still going to put it out. I think it'll be fun. With that said, my next project is, well, let's take a walk. So my next project, so out here I just got a Harbor Freight quick hitch. Okay, I'm not sponsored or anything crazy. That's the one I got. They're all pretty much the same. This one's made really well, and for 140 bucks compared to, you know, Speeco's or whatever, almost 300 bucks. It didn't even. I mean, I got it for Christmas, but they're 140 bucks. You can't beat it. You know, they got the locking levers. Anyway, all that. So that stays on there, and then, you know, top hook. The only thing about these quick hitches from Harbor Freight is that you have to change out the top hook. You have to get one that extends out, which this one is. That's the new extended one. The other one's too short, and your implements start hitting this. Anyway, not a review. So the thing works. So basically what I want to do now is I want to make a piece that will be that will do set in the saddle, same type of thing, right? But across here, and then in the center, it'll have a 2x2 tube, just like a receiver. I got it over here. Oh, wait, that one's clean. I can't cut that one. I'm going to sell it. Anyway, so I just picked up this, you know, it's just a standard 2x2 receiver tube, and they sell those at Harbor Freight also. So, I mean, it's 5,000 pound capacity. It's fine for anything I'm doing around here. So what I want to do, this will be in the middle, okay, you know, somewhere like that. So you'll have a piece across here, triangulated, okay. So now I'll have a receiver hitch that I can back up to my trailers and things of that nature, and just boom, pop the ball up and grab a trailer and go. If I got to move the jet ski trailer, you know, get my trailer down from the yard, my ball will have a hook on it. I got to throw a chain on this hook and I can pick up. You can also use this, but it's mostly for dragging the trailers around. So, so that's what I'm going to build. That's going to be the next project. So, again, I've talked about, you know, we're going to start, broadening directions of things we do. It'll still be tractor stuff. It'll be a ton of tractor stuff. I got videos I'm editing. I got a big ride video that I am editing, where my son and I took the Seahorse and the Charlie horse out at my uncle's property. That'll probably get split up into 2 videos. So it's always going to be that, but it's also going to be other stuff. And hopefully it draws more people in and more interest to, hopefully, you know, if I'm doing a little project like this might interest somebody in welding or fabricating, or, oh wow, you know, I didn't think I could make something like that. But it's not going to be that hard, right? Start cutting some metal, start welding some metal, and the next thing you know, you got a project done. Take good measurements, have a semi plan. I haven't even drawn anything out. I'm gonna go start measuring off of that. You know what I mean? And here's what we're gonna do. Magnet. So we got the receiver tube, right? So these bolts, we got some big giant 1.25 inch bolts, right? So they're, get back over here, right? So they're gonna be my, they're gonna end up being my pin. Yeah, don't come out. So, and then I'll put a piece of pipe up here for the top pin. But anyway, that's that. I got those. And I got a bunch of angle leftover stuff that I'm gonna cut up, and we're gonna make this thing. It'll beef up. You know, that angle's pretty stout, and we're gonna start cutting up and you know, making this project. I hope people enjoy it. What I always say, you can't cater to everybody, and if you try pleasing everybody, you're gonna burn yourself out. You're not gonna be happy. Other people are still gonna get pissed off. So it is what it is, man. You guys, just do your thing. If you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. Somebody will watch the stuff. So hopefully you guys will keep watching, and you know, maybe it'll draw a different crowd, different projects. Who knows? And it's going to be a lot of stuff. I'll try to record everything as I always do, but as you know, I've been getting a lot of stuff about, oh, I can't see what you're doing, you're not recording all of it. Listen, you show me your project that you built from scratch, for example the seahorse, where you recorded every second of it, and I'm going to tell you what, you're going to run out of SD cards and you're not going to have enough batteries, because if I recorded every second of that build, my editing, it would have turned it into 27 videos, right? And people don't want super long videos, whatever, so it's highlights. You know, deal with it. It is what it is. I do what I can, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So I hope you enjoy. So that's the direction the channel's going to go. Appreciate it. So I don't have a piece of box tubing, and I'm cheap, so I'm going to make this one. And by the time I weld that, boom, that thing will be so freaking strong. Right. Weld that. Weld the tube on. Now I got my distance. Get my pins on the end. Get my pins on the end, and then we'll figure out. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. All right, so let's get that welded. in there. Which means grind, opposite surface grind. I'm going to cut this off. Cut that off. So I want to get this, let me hot. I want to get this nut to fit inside that tube. Just because I'm going to slide it in there, just inside the surface. I'm going to weld the crud out of it there. Then I'm going to drill through, and I'm going to spot weld, fill it right up on all four sides on the inside. Then I'm going to run that big bolt in there, okay, as far as I want, whatever, and then I'm going to weld around it. Whoosh. I mean, I'm not hauling semi trucks here. We're about to be dead on battery. So I ground that flat, and the edges off so that will fit in there. Okay, so we know that one goes in. I'll hit that with the grinder. Let's see this one. Whoa. Interesting. I didn't think it was going to fit in this side. Let's see if they fit better opposite sides. I like that one in there a little bit better. Go in there, weld the dog snot out of it. This one, I think, boy, I think it's so close. Oh boy, it drops into one way. I like to wedge it in though, a little bit. Was she? I mean, that's fine. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. Put the burn to her. Now, if I was smart, I would have cleaned all this up earlier, but I'm not smart. Although it is weldable primer. So. Okay. Okay. Full bearing. Don't need any more than that. Oop. Okay, got that welded in there. I mean, it's, you know, where's it gonna go? It ain't gonna go nowhere. So we got both ends. Anyway, that's welded in there. So now, gonna be sweet. Gonna be perfect. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure. So I should have about, ouch, hey, it's still hot. So 27. 13, ouch, and a half. It's hot. 13 and a half light. So that's my center line. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna weld that. I'm gonna weld it back a little bit. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to weld it back, centered, weld the crud out of it, you know, all 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. That's not all it's going to be. Eventually it'll have one standing straight up to the triangle. Then I'm going to have one come back from the triangle to the back. That way, when you got tongue load, it'll try to pick up on the back if it's going to, and it'll put it up on that top pin. Yeah. So I think we'll get this on tonight. We'll get this on, and then, you know, and then we'll see how we feel. See how we feel. So this thing is 2.5 heavy. Center line. So 1.25 inches. Inch and a quarter, inch and a quarter. Right. Something like so. That'll center this like so. I don't know how far out, maybe like that far. I don't want to get too far away from the pins. I mean, but at some point you're going reverse. You got to get. I'm going to go back about there. I don't want to mess with this. Maybe I'll put the hole just in front like that. Because that's going to be plenty. Okay, so I gotta clean this. Clean this. There. 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 And there. No problem. I'm gonna grind that down. I'm gonna lose my center. I can always relay that, but. Gosh. We're enough. Cap weld that. There's gonna get it all on first. Okay, I put a nice heavy cap weld, and it's all the way around. Hope you can see under there. All the way around. Right. I mean, that thing, it's on there. So, yeah, these are not too, but it's going to be stronger than you think, especially when I start gusseting this thing up and then one back. But that might be it for tonight, I think. I wanted to get that far. So, it's going to work out. You know? Listen, I didn't always have good welders. I didn't always have... And I built junk out of junk. So I'm pretty happy with that. You know, one of these things that if you buy it, boy, I was looking at them. I think they're $100 and something dollars. I don't know. Maybe they're more than that. But I was like, hell with it. I can build it. I can make a video on it. Maybe it'd be pretty cool. So anyway, maybe I'll put a couple gussets in here. Maybe to strengthen this box tube up. Maybe I'll get a small piece of angle and put it on there and weld each side. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem though. I mean, if it folds it up, I'm pulling something pretty damn heavy. So anyway, that's it for tonight.